Happy Tuesday. It's Rosemary Massaro, Craft with Ro. How are you today? I'm so excited to be here today with you and share with you our Woolly Friends stamp bundle. It actually comes with a stamp and an adorable punch. So easy to use. And we're going to share with you some fun masking techniques. Before I do that, I want to share with you my craft along. This is the last chance to get it. I'll be going live on, when am I going live? February 1st with this craft along, and it's perfect timing for Valentine's Day. So let me share with you, and then we'll get crafting. Here we are, and if you are with me, please say hello. I'm going to see if my chat box is working. Yes, it is. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Thanks for joining me tonight. So my craft along this week, this month is featuring the Valentine's Day Kisses. How adorable is this stamp set with bundle? It's got your little kissing booth and flags and two different bears. And I love the fact that you can actually tuck items right in his hands. So this is the craft along. You'll make 2 cards of each. And I'm going to share with you some fun techniques. We got some vellum going on here. And I'm going to share with you how to do a reverse stamp. So you can get these two guys looking at each other. And this cute guy with some specialty paper. And I don't think it's showing up. And thought I'd change it up with a little bit of a different color. And then this really fun card as well. And in this craft along, you are going to get a package of doilies. You are going to get a package of gems. You're going to get a half a pack of DSP, which you're not even using a lot of DSP in this paper, so that's a really good deal right there. And you're going to get some red and white twine with your craft along. The link is embedded right here in this video. So if you are interested, just click on that link and we can get that order to you. And those will be going out next week, I believe. So everybody gets them on time. I'm just testing, making sure everybody can hear me. Believe it or not, I did a recording earlier last week and just reviewed it, and I have no volume on it. So I have to redo the whole thing. So tonight we are featuring our Woolly Friends stamp bundle, and it comes with this adorable punch. And I have a ton of inspiration to share with you guys. So this one was part of a swap that my teammate Donna made. Cute, simple, fun, easy, adorable. And then this is going to be a part of our midwinter escape. And I'm going to be teaching how to create this card. How fun is that? Little waterfall card. And then I'm going to be showing you how to do some paper. It's called faux paper. And we're going to create a little sheep fuzzy coat for this little guy. And I'm also going to share with you this 3D project where these guys just pop up, and it actually stands just like that. It's not conducive to mailing. It can be mailed, but it would be in a 6.5 by 6.5 envelope. So that would be a little bit tough, but it's a fun 3D project. But tonight we are going to create this fun little card. We're going to do some masking on here, and I'm going to share with you how fun and easy it was to create this card. I'm going to need some scrap paper, just realizing that. And I've done a lot of punching and pre-cutting just so we can show you how fun this technique is. Got some little accent pieces. You can put actually a bow or a bell on him. These are little bells right there. We have our sentiment. I've done all the punching, and it's so easy to stamp and then take your punch and get a really nice punch on our little sheep heads there. You are going to need to punch using scrap paper. I just had some vanilla scrap paper. And you're going to want to punch at least 3 of these guys out. And we have probably more than enough accent pieces, but I just wanted to be on the safe side here. And we're going to use our black ink. And I'm going to sit down and I'm going to see if I can zoom in just a little for you guys. So this is black Memento ink. I just bought a blank ink pad just to use something a little bit on the bigger side. And we are going to take our little, oops. I already lost my bow, guys. I have no clue. It's been gone for a couple weeks now. And as you can see, I've been getting, the stamp set has been getting a lot of love. So I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to put this over here. And we're going to take this guy and we're just going to stamp him. I'm going to stamp him right towards the bottom in the center. Now, I watched another person do this masking technique, something similar, but she fussy cut everything. So I do want to let you know that if you're into fussy cutting, you can just buy the stamp and fussy cut without the punch. But this works just as well. And you just want to make sure that when you line up your punch piece, you want to line it up perfectly. And we're gonna, I just want to make sure I got this straight. And we're gonna line him up just like that. And we're gonna mask him over here. And we're gonna stamp on the other side of him. So now I want to grab him on this side here as well. But I don't want his feet showing on this part. This is just going to be part of, well, I guess I can show a little bit of his feet here. But as we go up, when you are doing your masking, we don't want any more feet showing. So you're going to cover that. I'm going to cover that piece up. And I'm going to cover this piece up. Now, if you're concerned that your pieces are going to move around, you could put a little bit of adhesive. I'm going to be a little bit of a risk taker tonight, and I'm not going to. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Kim. How are you guys? Thanks for joining. So now, this is why you need 3 pieces. So we're going to line those up like that, and then we're going to put this guy on top here. I think I got to flip him over so that it lines up. Yep. And again, we're going to just make sure that his feet are not showing as we restamp. So every card is going to look a little bit different as to the layout, unless you actually do some major measuring here. And I guess I'm going to need this guy covered up as well. And this is such a fun, cute card. It creates a really nice flocking of sheep. And I don't want to go over here, and I only cut 3 pieces, so I don't want to overlap that. We're going to line him up here, line this guy up, and we're going to go all the way up to the top with this. Hi, Pat. How are you? Thanks for joining us. We're just doing a masking technique here, and we're going to create a flock of sheep. Just trying to line him up. There we go. And we can so obviously I've got his feet, all of their feet are a little unstable on this one. They're not as straight as my original card. I'm just trying to figure out where there we go. I'm going to line this guy up here. So you do want to make sure that his feet's straight. Maybe they've been drinking a little. Who knows? They're happy sheep. And then we get to figure out where we can place their heads. Now it's just a matter of lining it up straight. And in this particular case, I already know that my feet are a little crooked. On some of them anyway. And we're going to go here. Oops. A little shaky with the hands. So the first time I did this, I did have some feet midair. That's how I realized my mistake. We're going to put this guy here. I'm going to try to move this guy up. There we go. Oops. Should not have had that little gap there, but we're gonna see if I can work that magic. And we're gonna probably on this one have a little bit of a gap on our sheep right there. But easily for me, well, let's see here. So I'm going to do a little bit of creative maneuvering. And we are going to I am going to use my journal pen here. And just fill in that little gap. So the next thing is we're going to add some little bit of coloring to our sheep's faces. And then we're going to place our sheep's faces. I am using our Bubble Bath blend. And we're going to use the point side. And we're just going to add some little bit of color here. I'm not sure how many sheep heads we're going to need. And then we are going to add them with dimensionals. They're all blushing. Hi, Jane. How are you? All right, so we have 4, 5. And we'll do one more. So based on where I position these, I may need to punch a couple more little heads, but we can do that after the fact. I am going to actually, well, we'll do that after. We're going to see where we need this. So we're going to add some dimensionals. So positioning them is really your choice on where you want to have them lined up. Oops. Not going to help if I don't take the sticky part off. And I think we're going to have the perfect amount. And this little gap spot is going to be perfect. I didn't even have to fix it, because we can add some dimensionals on here. Let's see where our sentiment shows up. And put that right there. And then we can add one more and I have one more guy here, so will he look okay right here? Might pop out just a little. I think I like him there. Okay, and I am using our soft sea foam. We're gonna mat him to the front of the card. Before I do that, I'm going to take some Stella, and we are going to make these sheep a little bit shiny. I'm just going to do this body. And quite honestly, I don't have to worry about the lines because they're all connected. I think I'm running low on my Stella. Right, so how easy is that to just color these guys in? I could probably put another little head right there, but we're going to pretend like he's facing the other way. I'm not sure I got full coverage, but you guys get the picture, right? Not sure if you guys can see the little glare there. Did pretty good. And because that Stella is a little bit wet, I'm going to add my adhesive to here. Add this guy right here. So I chose the soft sea foam because it's springy, it's Eastery. And the sentiments in here are for friendship, for actually a baby as well, sending flowers and sunshines. You make me happy. I think this might actually be my Valentine's Day present card for my husband. But very cute. Easy, easy, easy to put together. And thought it was just really fun. And I thought I'd share that technique with you guys. Oh, we can actually add, I forgot, our little bells. Because I popped them up, you can actually add little bells right below. You don't have to put them on all. And you do, as I mentioned, have a choice of putting a little bow instead. But like I said, somewhere my bow is MIA. And I guess they don't all have to have bows, but I do have quite a few of our bells on them. I have quite a few. Right? How cute is that, right? And it looks like a couple of them. Well, this guy, he's too close to the sentiment. I think I'll put one underneath here. Right? How cute is that? So, thank you guys so much for joining me. That was fun, right? Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next Tuesday night as we go live again every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. If you've enjoyed this video, please feel free to subscribe, share with your friends, tell them all about me. I'd appreciate it. Thank you guys so much and have a wonderful, wonderful week. Bye.